What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. Guys, the team of the group stage is here and we're going to take every single one of them that pops up without fail. I'm not going to take Lionel Messi because I want to get team of the group stage Lionel Messi. There are some fantastic players available. I just hope that we get them. I hope that we're not sat here like, EA Plus. I will take Aubameyang with a Hunter though, because, you know, pace and that. And we'll start with Figo. Now, guys, if you guys are enjoying the Draft to Glory, you wouldn't mind dropping a thumbs up on the video. It'd be very much appreciated. Let's try and smash 5,000 likes for today's video. And of course, if you've had any luck with Team of the Group stage cards, Akinfenwa, then let me know in the comments section below. And if you want to see me streaming, what is this? If you want to see me streaming some of this stuff here, guys, mixer.com/NepentheZ, drafts, champs, packs, games, COD, bants with Nick and Zway, skills at time to time. Just always a good laugh, guys, over there on Mixer. But primarily today, I want team of the group stage. Who do we take here? De Jong? Probably De Jong, so that when we get Messi, we can strong link him. Luka Modric with a shadow, or Toni Kroos scream card on basic. This is an alright card. Even on basic, it's not bad. I don't mind the team so far. Figo, Aubameyang, Kroos and De Jong are good. Redmond on the left-hand side, not ideal. Akinfenwa is Akinfenwa, really, isn't he? Let's see who we're going to get on the left-hand side. I'm going to have to take that Jordi Alba card straight away. Again, as a Barcelona player, he just helps link us to a few players here or there. Come on, Koulibaly. Yep, look, see, Koulibaly's there, just not the version that we want. It wouldn't surprise me if team of the group stage hasn't been put in here yet. EA can be like that sometimes with draft. And we're also going to have to take Jimenez. This draft is half picking itself here, guys. In at right back. This draft is like fully picking itself here. Trent Alexander-Arnold with a catalyst. Come on, give me Ter Stegen team of the group stage. Let me know that they're in the draft. Nope, see, it's giving me that's the fourth player now that I just immediately recall that has a team of the group stage card that we didn't get the team of the group stage for. So I'm going to take Ter Stegen. I'm not going to be stupid. So it's a good squad to start with. Like Messi, who did we see there? We saw Messi, we saw Ter Stegen, we saw Koulibaly. That's it. It's three players. So our third player. There's only one goalkeeper, I believe. Not in the whole game, obviously. There's loads of goalkeepers in the whole game. This is bad choices, man. We'll take Adrian just for a Premier League alternative. Now, come on. Team of the group stage. Fabra will take. Our back line is actually solid. I don't mind that at all. If we can get a link on the left-hand side to put Jordi Alba on full chem as well, then even better still, would be quite nice. Next up, we have got Digne, Munir and Kappa. Can take Kappa, pop him at right back, swap these two around. Trent's no longer on the team, but backline again, it's strong. It's a little slow. I know Jordi Alba's fast, but Umtiti with no pace card, a bit slow. Jimenez on basic, a bit slow. And Kappa with a Hunter is nice and fast. Figo is obviously fantastic. Toni Kroos now, is he getting a stat upgrade? He's finally getting a stat upgrade there on the basic. De Jong, very nice as well. Yeah, so Aubameyang's on 7 chem. It's just Redmond and Akinfenwa will be two that I would like to upgrade. Ooh, we've got the new informed Fekir. We can start him on that left-hand side. We can get full chem yet, or Luka Modric we could start on that left-hand side, and he would get full chem. But obviously, he doesn't really work too well as a left mid. Could take Haji over De Jong. Wouldn't actually improve chemistry at all. I'll take the icon. I'll take the icon for now. Obviously, it just has better long-term implications. Damn, man. I just want a team with the group stage. Just one. Just one. Let's take Miroslav closer, not Miroslav further away. Put De Jong back in there. That gets up to 100 chemistry. Redmond's still useless. Laxalt actually can go out there. Now our team's usable, like real nice and usable. If we do that, and then that, Jordi Alba loses Chem, but De Jong is on 10, Aubameyang's on 10. I think I'd prefer Jordi Alba on the 7. Next pick, still nothing, nada, zilch. We are not hitting these Togs cards. We are ooh, Cristiano Ronaldo or Socrates. I'm going to take Cristiano Ronaldo, aren't I? Of course I am. We're going to put Ronaldo up there. He's going to now get full Chem, which is obviously very, very nice. Aubameyang can come on the bench. Tell you what I'm probably going to do, guys. If I don't get a team in the group stage here, which is not looking very likely, I'm going to play this draft out. I'm going to save the rewards, and we're going to draft again. No matter where I finish, we'll just hit another draft. Yeah, Salah is another one that has a team in the group. Digne, that has a team in the group stage that we just haven't got. It wouldn't surprise me if, for some reason or another, even though we're an hour and 15 minutes in, that they're not in draft yet. Edison will take. I don't really need him. And then last but not least, Bale or Black. Yeah, I mean, like, I want to use team of the group stage cards for the draft, so I'm just going to go and play this draft out. What you're going to see is me coming back immediately for another draft, so I will be right back. All right, guys, into the second draft. We sadly lost in the semi-final in that round. Didn't play very good FIFA. I missed a few really simple chances, but I did come up against a team of the group stage, Kylian Mbappe, which means if they weren't in draft, they are now. We'll take that Figo for the bench, and hopefully we can get ourselves the Mbappe or, well, there's Kane. I'm taking him, man. Whatever, man. I'm taking all of the team in the group stage cards. If it means we don't win the draft, so be it. He's got fantastic dribbling, fantastic passing, brilliant shooting. You can get him some pace. Like an engine chem style wouldn't be terrible for Harry Kane. But we'll start with Harold up front, and we'll move on. Oh my God, it's giving me that Scream Aguero back-to-back times. What a partnership that could end up being. Two absolutely clinical strikers. And there's Bruno Fernandes, guys. So the Europa League team of the group stage is there. What a card he's got. And look at that. In the first 4 picks, we've got 2 of them. I have a feeling when I did the first draft, and there's Ziyech, another one, and I'm going to take him because why the hell not? I have a feeling when I did the first draft, they weren't in the draft. I have a feeling they got put in the draft afterwards, if that makes any sense at all. Now, Fabinho works, Kante works. I'm going to take Kante over Fabinho. I know it's not the road to the final Kante. Tellez here, he shows a lot. There you go. Button delay. Man, button delay. Man, you even get button delay in this game in the goddamn menus, man. Oh, of course I didn't want Schultz. That's tough. That is tough. Let's take Coman. At least that'll allow us to get Schultz onto some chemistry. You know, I'm tempted to take Pepe, because then Tellez would give Bruno Fernandes some chem and Tellez full chem. I'm going to take Pepe. I need to see a Tellez again. All right, that's not bad. Kyle Walker or Danny Carvajal's new inform. We're going to take Kyle Walker. Ziyech is going to have to come off the field and be used as a sub. But he's got a great card, so I don't mind bringing him on as a sub. Let's take Ter Stegen. And again, we didn't get his road to the final card either. I've got to stop calling him road to the final. Team of the group stage. Let's take David De Gea in there as well, just in case we can go full Premier League backline. There's Tellez. It's the informed version as well. Oh, man. Oh, man. Do I actually want to take Rafael Varane? I do, but I'm not going to, because that and then that is going to give us a big chem boost. It's what we needed, really. It genuinely is what we needed. We're going to take Titi as well. I don't even need Titi, but we'll take him. I'm happy with my defense, actually. It's not the fastest. You know, Pepe and Coman aren't necessarily like a rapido or anything. James Rodriguez doesn't link to anyone. Isco doesn't link to anyone. Let's take Isco. I mean, we need a Premier League cam, which will give us a monster chemistry boost. And that's it, really. And then we just need subs. Now, I'll take Fraser to start because he will still give us some chemistry. He gives us 8 chem points. Kante onto full chem, Aguero onto full chem, Kyle Walker onto full chem. So I don't mind that at all. Then, of course, if we can actually get a central version. In fact, Figo might be... yeah, Figo does very much the same. Figo, instead of Ndidi, gives us a little chem boost as well. I'm not going to play him at CDM, though. Wow, it's not giving me... It's not giving me the things that I want anyway. Let's see what we get here. Ooh, Lionel Messi or Javier Zanetti. Now, Zanetti instead of Pepe would give Ter Stegen more chem and would keep the same chem on Pepe. I'm going to take Zanetti, I think. I know I would prefer the team of the group stage, Messi. We get a small upgrade there in chemistry. And hilariously, we're a Premier League player again away. Or in fact, Figo on that left cam spot now does give us 2 more chem. But I'm happy to start with Kane and Bruno Fernandes and use Ziyech. And I genuinely don't care. If it costs me, if it costs me wins, I have a great draft record as it is. I'm okay, just losing a couple here or there early days. Let's take Payet. I don't really have many great super subs. Oh, God, I really don't. So, this is a weird draft. We've got Ziyech and Figo about the only good subs available to us. And so we're going to have to make best with what we've got here. I don't want to use Fraser, of course. So Ziyech is going to get subbed on straight away. And we'll use Figo as our impact sub. Let's get a manager. A Premier League manager, of course, would be ideal. I think, what would this draft have been had I actually got Tellez when I asked for him and didn't have to re-pick him? Because we've been screwed out of a pick, basically. But that, guys, is a draft. Let's hope we can do some good things with it. I will be right back. All right, guys, as we go into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against has got a pretty interesting team there. A nice little 4-4-2. Hazard wildly off chem. Gonzalo Guedes out on that left-hand side. I personally would have started Hazard at left wing, Guedes up front, and made a sub straight away. But that's just me. Right now, obviously, I played 2 drafts this episode. We're only going to see the last draft. I didn't show the first one that we built because I didn't have any team of the group stage cards in it. And that's what this episode is about, right? Just getting hold of some of those team of the group stage cards and playing with them. In that semi-final that I lost, it was frustrating, man. Even in the first and second round as well. I've been walking drafts a lot recently. I think I've won 48 drafts now out of 86 or something attempts. It's a really good record. Some people will try and, bring it down. Whatever. We're not even there. It's a really good record, no matter which way around you look at it. Yes, I'm not a pro player, but it's a decent record there. And I've been walking drafts. And in that first draft that we played, every single round, it was just hard. I was conceding goals. I was missing easy shots. And the gameplay was just tragic. And I thought, you know what? Don't worry about it. This isn't even for the video. We'll build another draft. We'll get some team of the group stage players. And then this game as well, it was hard, man. The unresponsiveness right now must be because it's a promo week and loads of people are on the game or something. I don't know. But for a change, the draft was unenjoyable. And one of the things that made me gravitate towards draft, other than the fact that I just think it's more beneficial anyway, yeah, you pay your 15k coins, but you get to experience new players. You get rewards immediately instead of when EA decide. And it's just, I have fun with it, right? But one of the other major things that I loved about the draft was that the gameplay was more often than not smooth and clean. However, today, in both drafts that I played now, it wasn't smooth nor clean. We ended up coming through 5-3 in the first round. You can see that I wasn't really holding much possession. My passing wasn't very good. I managed to edge through that one. Into the second round, we'll come up against this squad. Inform Harry Kane. We've got Pulisic over on the left-hand side, which I believe became Neymar, I want to say. Road to the final, Kante, who is amazing. That Dele Alli scream card, who we've actually had some joy with over the time. But we scored the first goal here with Bruno Fernandes. My opponent makes a mistake defensively, and we put it in the back of the net. It didn't take him too long to get back into the game. However, some good defending there from me. He just goes punished. I felt like I got into the ball and into where the ball carrier was and stuff, but couldn't really get the ball back. But we score another great goal there of Harry Kane, and I was very impressed with him, man. He scored a lot of good goals for me. He got a lot of assists in there as well. That assist there for Sergio Aguero, and my opponent rage quit about 10 minutes later. The biggest obvious downside to Harry Kane is that he's slow, right? I kept dropping him into the cam spot because of how slow he was. But the upside to Harry Kane is that he is just clinical. I mean, he is clinical. You know, David Villa, he bangs goals for me. When we talk about players that I've had that have been the most successful in front of net, we're looking at like Pele through draft, Messi when I've used him, Ronaldo in front of net when I've used him. He's been utterly clinical. Another card that I've used who was just devastatingly overpowered in front of goal was the Screamer Dzeko. He was absolutely fantastic for me. I use him on my main, on my, you know, on my Road to Glory account when we play champs and stuff. We use Dzeko for that, and I love that card. And this Harry Kane reminds me of that a lot. Now his shooting obviously is very good. He had a finisher on right here, which takes him up to 99 for positioning, finishing, shot power, long shots, penalties. 97 for volleys, 96 reactions and composure. His short passing, long passing and vision is very good. It also took him to 90 aggression, 92 strength, 90 stamina, 91 jumping, 91 heading. And it's like, I look at that and I think, what are the downsides to this card? Downside number one, his agility and balance are a little on the low side. Downside number two, his acceleration and sprint speed are a little on the low side. You sadly can't improve all of those areas. An engine makes him a very good card. Boosts his pace, boosts his passing, his shooting is great, his physicals are great, boosts his dribbling up, very nice. But also a sniper to boost that agility and balance would be quite good. You can honestly just give this card pretty much anything you want and you will make him an absolutely spectacular player. But into the semi-final, guys, we end up winning 4-3 in what was just a tough game. And again, due to what that guy's formation was very attacking, which I found hard to deal with his attacks. But when I was countering him a lot because of how aggressive he was, I just kept misplacing simple passes and I couldn't put my finger on it. But we ended up grinding our way through to the final. And in the final, we'll come up against 4-2-2 team. Straight from kickoff here, my opponent gets down the right-hand side. I thought I won the ball a couple of times here, actually. So we step up, miss the tackle, win the tackle, goes back to Socrates. He somehow manages to lob the keeper from there, which was obviously quite frustrating. 2-3 minutes into the draft final, you're thinking, oh, this is not what I need. I don't need a guy that goes 1-0 up, 2 minutes in. I'm going to be chasing my tail the whole game. But on the half-hour mark, there is Harry Kane again. The finesse shot from the top of the box, which makes me again think he will be a spectacular cam. Because he can do that from range, I just feel like he's going to be absolutely spectacular. We end up getting Aguero in behind as well. He drills that one in for 2-1 on the stroke of half-time. Brilliant finish there from Sergio Aguero. And after that, I really took command of this game. Just 5 minutes after half-time, we get the ball in behind. Sergio Aguero is there to tap that one home for 3-1. Of course, using the Scream Aguero for another time now. He seems to be popping up for me a lot more commonly, which is nice because I enjoy the card a lot. And he had a Hunter Kemp style as well, which was nice. We end up getting the fourth goal here. Figo doing a bit of work down the right-hand side. Harry Kane getting in behind. Just sidesteps the defenders and drills that to the top left-hand corner. Brilliant goal there to make it 4-1. 4 soon became 5. Ball comes in here to Sergio Aguero. He shields off Virgil van Dijk, of all people. I lose the ball. Bad pass from my opponent. I score to make it 5-1. And then it eventually became 5-2. You'll notice here I'm actually not playing. I'm not defending or anything. I'd put my control down because it's 4 minutes in 3 minutes. I thought it would be, before the game would be over already, pretty much. But my opponent pulled one back. We still won the game 5-2. We won the draft, which I'm super happy with. Hopefully we can get something good in packs. Maybe pack one of these special cards that are in packs now. But let's go and find out. Let's get into the packs. All right, guys. So we end up winning the draft here today. I am so glad I won that draft because when I lose a game and complain about the gameplay, people say that I'm bad at FIFA, my opponent outplayed me, and I need to just get better. And sometimes it's warranted, and sometimes it's not. But when I win games, I feel like I have more voice to say that was horrendous, man. Like specifically the second and third round, like just the worst input delay, the worst experience, the worst gameplay, the worst unresponsiveness. Like it was horrible, man. It was horrible. With that being said, my man up top, Harry Kane, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. He just scored everything. Every shot he actually had. Probably not every shot, but he just banged goals, man. He was great for me. Most of the time, I actually dropped him into the cam role. I bought Figo and Ziyech came on in the first game. Second game, I needed Figo. I needed that pace up front. And that's why I dropped Harry Kane to the cam because he just wasn't quick enough up front. I think as a central cam, he'll do absolute wonders with that 4-star weak foot, nice and big, decent agility and balance. Great dribbling outside of that, great shooting, great passing, great physicals. I think he will make a very, very good central cam, if other than just being a bit heavy. That's about it. But yeah, we end up winning the draft, guys. As I say, I'm very delighted to have won the draft. I conceded a lot of goals this draft, a lot more than normal. You guys know, hello? You guys know my draft. I mean, let me show you guys my overall goals per game on average. It was down at 1.25. It's gone up a little bit now, but I concede on average 1.3 goals per game. So about 5 goals per draft. Well, this draft, what do we concede? 3, 6, 7, 8. We conceded 9 goals, so almost double the amount of goals conceded. And I genuinely feel like that comes from the unresponsive gameplay. You know, a 5-3 win, a 3-1 struggle, a 4-3 struggle bus, and then a 5-2 win. But let's see what we get as our rewards, guys. A 50k pack and a 5k pack. That gives us a 5k, a 7.5k, a 15k, and a 50k. As per usual, you know, the aim is to make the coins back. And with the 5k, the 7.5k, and a 15k, you're gonna struggle a little bit. You're gonna just try your best to get what you can get. We're gonna start off here with a rare gold card. It's not going to be a good rare gold card, sadly. We'll drop these guys in. Let's have a look at what Judetti is selling for. Like 500 coins, perhaps. Not the best pack there, but that 50k pack, man, only takes 1 lucky player, 1 team in the group stage. That's it. Even in a premium gold or a 15k, just takes that 1 lucky pull. So here we go with the 7.5k pack. Nothing doing from that. But it was fun to experience the new cards, of course, and as we go through, he's always worth a bit. Right now, not so much, but he pops up towards like 3k quite a lot. Yeah, right now, you know, over the next few days, over the next, well, week or so, really, we're going to try and experiment with as many Team of the Group stage cards as possible. And I do apologize if I call them Road to the Final cards. I know they're not. But yeah, as many Team of the Group stage cards as possible, we're going to try our best to experiment with. We've obviously today used Kane, Ziyech, and Bruno Fernandes, and he actually scored some important goals for us during that whole draft right there. So no boards from any of the weak packs. You know, the packs that you don't really expect a board from. We didn't get a board from. We did get a Zinedine Zidane though, so that's okay. He's 2.5k, which is nice. That's a nice little chunk of coins back. Him we don't care about. Him we don't care about. The knee injury card we don't care about. What else have we got here? CDM to CM, is that the 2k one? Okay, like 1,200 coins, that's okay. We can get rid of these guys. Diaz, he is not worth a damn thing. In fact, we're just going to get rid of him. I know he won't sell. The same with Prato, he won't sell. So we'll drop those guys in and get rid of them. And here we go, guys. A 50k pack to end off today's Draft to Glory. EA, please. Come on, man. Hook me up, boys. What are we saying? We got boards. It's not a walkout. It's just boards. German boards. Sule? At least be Sule. Don't be Boateng. Boateng. So there you go. We obviously are going to make our coins back. Hitting that Boateng's nice. You know, he'll sell for a bit out here. Wow, is that... Yo, I was going to say, somebody's about to get that for like 700 coins. Not on my watch, mate. Wow, yeah, he's up at like 6k. That's nice, man. I'm actually just going to hold on to him. He'll be useful for me. We've got Ryan Fraser in there. He's not worth anything. Kieran Trippier might be worth just a little bit. No, he's not yet anyway. But again, another one of those cards that in time will become valuable. And then the rest of these cards, I'll do just 1 tick up. If they sell, they sell. If they don't, we'll discard them. They're not really worth that much. But that, guys, is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rate, and comment. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.